Okay, let's be honest. When you're applying for roles as a video editor, a portfolio is the number one thing that makes you stand out. From big brand clients to the various industries or styles of work that can clearly show your credibility and skill set when you get hired. But if you're applying in the traditional sense, you're going to have a good looking resume too. Sometimes having a good looking resume can be the difference between someone even looking at your portfolio and going forward with your application, or someone just tossing your application out entirely. Today, I'm going to share with you the resume that got me hired as a senior motion graphics designer and editor that landed me a job at my previous agency and working with Garyvee. Hi, my name is Zach Ross, and as you can probably tell, I'm a motion design director and editor, and currently I run my own media company. But before I went down the path on my own, I was interviewing at a ton of jobs with this resume, with a bunch of different companies and making it very far in the process. I share this not to brag, but because I know my resume works, and I'm going to share with you why I think it works and why it's effective. Based on my own experience and where I'm at, this video is targeted towards those fresh graduates who are just entering the creative and media industry, or anyone who's trying to make a career shift into media. If you don't have a ton of experience overall, or specifically within the creative industry, this video is going to be for you. Overall, this resume has been successful in getting my foot in the door, considering I had 2 job offers by the end of it, and I had interviewed with a dozen of companies for a bunch of different roles and made it pretty far in the process. So this is my resume, and just from a glance, you can see one of the most important things when it comes to any resume is that it is a clean layout. The data shows that recruiters only spend around 6 seconds glancing through your resume, so it better be easy and worth a glance. Without me going into the content itself, you can clearly see that by looking at this, there's a simple layout, it's organized, and there's different sections when it comes to reading your information. That makes it overall easy to read and understand. It looks well designed and professional. If your resume is hard to read, too much contrast, or just have too much color, it's gonna be a lot of information for the HR's eye to process. I get it, you work in the creative industry, but sometimes in a professional setting like this, where you are submitting a professional document, it's best to just keep it simple and clean. Not everyone that's going to be looking through your resume is from the creative field. You got HR managers, recruiters, legal, who have nothing to do with the field, and they're going to ask why is there so much graphics and colors? It's too much information.